Hello, guys. I'm the Fixer. If you don't know me, I review video games. And usually I have a hat on, but I can't put it on because of the dread zone. But yeah. Hopefully you can. Hope you will love watching this show and I review video games. And what the fuck is that?
What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong?
Excuse me for a moment. Ugh. Whew. Ooh. Sorry about that for a minute. I try to make sure I check my messages. Yeah. Sorry about that. You know I'm no fan of mascots, of bad mascots in particular. But there are some mascots that I actually like. In fact, throughout the times of bringing back Let's Make It Better, I'm going to tell you those mascots that are actually pretty good. Um, and yeah, I mean, there's some good mascots out there, but let's go ahead and start small, people. Let's go ahead and start with the well-known mascot that everybody knows. That's Gex. Everybody know who Gex is. Um, yeah, yeah. Let's start off with that. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, that's good.
What could possibly
Yeah. Start off with Gex. Go to the black screen.
Oh, hot damn, it's great to be back. Fuck. So Gex was originally a mascot for the Philips CDI. The game that was released on April 7th, 1995 was a walking, talking gecko that was voiced by comedian Dana Gould in America. That's in America. Who was known for yelling at his daughter for a cheese stick. I'm telling y'all guys, y'all gotta listen to his comedy. This guy's comedic genius. I'm just letting you know. If you just know him for Gex, that's also he's known for Stand Against Evil. So make sure you go see that. That's a great show. Anywho, it was basically a game. The game was basically a side scroller. Um, and the animation was great at the time. You gotta think, guys, this is 1995. This is really some great shit right here. So, if you're really judging it, saying it's not ahead of its time, I mean, look at other games. I mean, games were like this was before PlayStation and N64. This is actually not bad. It literally pushed the limits of the 3DO. The everything about this game was just looked good, felt good, looked fun, and it was interesting enough to garner some things. But uh, the question still the question still remains. The question still remains. Did it say the 3DO? No, it did not. This game did not save the 3DO, but the game was good enough for a sequel. And it eventually got a sequel on the PlayStation, and then I think eventually the N64. But we're not focusing on the sequel. We're focusing on Gex itself, the game. Gex. So the question is this is this lizard with a mouth? Uh, is this lizard with a mouth a good game or a bad game? That's what we got to figure out before we actually fix this game.
So, with that all said, you know, with that all said, let's make Gex better.
I would the good. I would have to say this game is a way ahead of its time. You gotta remember, this is 1995. This is really cutting edge. This is this is as good as it get. This is about as good as it gets with 1995 goes at the time, before PlayStation really took center stage. The control is a little difficult, but once you get the hang of it, it's really smooth. It's not difficult to get a hold of. And unlike other mascots that won't be named, Gex line delivery is, I gotta admit, it's fun. Now it does get repetitive for a couple hours, and it gets maddening, but I do enjoy it. I just gotta admit that. Okay, I will say this is a good game, but there is no replay availability. I mean, at the end, at the end of the credits screen, yeah, it says, it does make some funny jabs like, "You are big," but yeah, it's just really like that's what I'm really getting at. It's just don't add really replay availability. That's the issue. Another thing is, and like I said, it's a pet peeve. The boss battles are uneventful, and if you beat them once, it's easy to do again. Um, and another thing is, the password system. It's just it's trash. It's not good. I mean, the fact if you're playing this on a 3DO and you did not write down this whole fucking password, you're fucked. You're not gonna get back to your spot. This was like, what the fuck? Who the fuck made? Tell me, who the fuck thought this was a good idea? I mean, what? Tell me, come on. Who? Who? How you gonna remember this whole thing? Who? How you gonna remember this shit? Tell me. Tell me. I mean, do you write it down? I mean, yes, you write it down, but it's a long ass password, and if you lose that piece of paper, you're fucked. It just makes stuff simple. Damn it. Thank God for the PlayStation version. You can use a memory card for that. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Um, yeah.
So, Gex, do I align myself with with the people that love this game, or do I align myself with the people who love this game? Look, I think this is not a bad game. I think it's a game that came out, and if this game were to come out in the millennium, I think this wouldn't be as good as it is. But I think at the time period in '95, this was a cool, well thought of, ahead of its time type of game. And I just gotta be honest about this. This game was way ahead of its time, more than other people think. I think 1995 people, there wasn't a lot of games that was like, I mean, yeah, you have Futuro Fire and all these other games, but it wasn't a game that blended a lot of stuff into a game like this. So I'm along with the good. But let's go ahead and go back to the screen and try to figure out some ways to make this more palatable to the bad people that hate this game.
Okay, one thing I would do with Gex is, and I'll tell you how to fix it. I would add more stages and add more bosses. Um, I just think it just needs more because I feel like even sometimes less is more, but sometimes more is better. And I feel like if they added more, this would be even fun to play. And also it gives you more of a challenge to the boss would be interesting. Uh, I would say fix the password system, make it short and sweet as opposed to a long ass, long password. It would be interesting. PlayStation fixed this situation, as I said, with the memory card, but I feel like if you shorten it, it would be great. Also, another thing, one more thing I would do is, um, yeah, give Dana Gould more fucking lines. The man's comedic genius. I mean, this guy has more jokes in him than you think. I mean, I felt like there was more that he could have done more, but you didn't. I mean, and like I said, this is no offense to the to the PAL versions of this is no offense to the overseas version. I mean, I'm just saying in general. Even I think, in all honesty, they would agree with me. Just add more jokes to it. I mean, just to be funny. I mean, hashtag let Dana go cook. That's what I have to say. I mean, the man is funny as hell. I mean, I'm telling you, he knows how to do comedy. So just let the man cook. I mean, just let him do what he got to do. But that's all I had to say to fix it. I think if you follow these instructions, this will be good. So that's what I think.
So, Gex, good game, way ahead of his time. If you fix these minor things, I think if you fix the things I said, this could be a game that could be palatable to the people that are, cynical and want the game their way. And I think it could appeal to the people, well, let's put it like this, millennials. Because let's be honest, everybody playing on their phone these days. And people don't like side scrollers. And I think if you follow these instructions, I think it could be a real fun game to take in and have fun with. Shit. I knew you were hollow. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Knew you were hollow. I knew you were hollow. Alright. Cut and cleave. Marzipan. Alright, guys. Hope you liked the show. Just remember, this is my advice. You don't gotta take it. You don't gotta take it. You don't gotta take anything personal. But as I always say, keep playing video games and be yourselves, people. We'll see you on the next episode. All right, bye. All right, Bubsy, let's go.